Lionel Nelson here. Welcome to A Father's Note, promoting fathers through building men. It's so important that we always stand up for our fathers. We want you to know we're with you. We're standing behind you 110%. Well, tonight we want to be talking about a topic that so many of us are very familiar with. It's in reference to one of our dear brothers and his family, Mr. Kirk Franklin. Now, what I'm want to do is just for a brief moment, I want to take maybe about 20, 30 minutes just to shed some light on Mr. Franklin's situation. And I want to take two approaches with it. One from a social society perspective, and absolutely, yes, I'm going to also speak to it from a biblical perspective. Now, in giving my thought and in sharing what my opinion on it is what I hope to do is to give thought as to how I would have handled a situation such as this and still maintain my respect as a man, as a father, as a leader, whether in the church or out of the church, especially when addressing adult children who have decided to no longer respect, a fatherhood. When you're dealing with adult children who decides that, I don't care to respect the role of your father in my life. But I want to say this here. When we talk about, I heard everything that everybody had to say. I'm telling you, whether or not from the world, whether or not a Christian, non-Christian, I've heard everything. And now, one of the socialistic perspectives that was given here, it was said that many felt that Kirk should not have apologized. Okay. Many felt that Kirk was not wrong. All right. Now, the question I would ask you, though, but when you say that he was not wrong, what are you saying he was not wrong for? Was he not wrong for getting angry? Or he was not wrong for cursing, or both? Which one is it? No, that's what society is saying. Everybody. I mean, I can call out some names of some very well-known individuals who have had something to say in regards to it. And whether or not I agree with it or not, that's not for me to say, and I'm not going to say it right now if I do. But this is what I would respond to it. And now, from a biblical perspective, when you look at Ephesians 4:26, okay, it says to be angry and sin not. And it also says that we should not let the sun go down on our wrath or in our anger, depending on what translation you're looking at. Ephesians, and 3 verses down in Ephesians 4, it says that let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto others. And then if you cross over to Colossians 3:8, it says that, but now you also put off these: anger, malice, wrath, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. So in essence, filthy communication should not be coming out of your mouth. And I'm absolutely certain that many of you, that especially you are a Christian, can say that Mr. Franklin's response on the phone call was not that which was absolutely edifying to anyone, let alone his son. Also, Ephesians 6:4, it says that fathers do not provoke your children to wrath or aspirate, but it says that instead bring them up in the training and instruction of the Lord. Now, some of you may say, well, but why are you going biblical? Hey, he's human. I heard that too. Yeah, we all are human. Even Jesus was human at one time. Yeah, but the only reason that I am addressing this from a biblical perspective is because And many of you know that our dear brother Mr. Franklin, has confessed to being a Christian. So in this area, as being a Christian, then I'm going to have to say that, Mr. Franklin was wrong in his response. Now, I'm not saying that he was wrong for being angry. No, he was not wrong for being angry. He had his reasons. I was not there. And I wanted to be clear, and I want everybody to understand that I am speaking based on that what I can put my hand on. I will not speak to speculation, okay, in no way, shape, form, or fashion in reference to the incident that is played out throughout social media. But that's the only reason that I am addressing this from a biblical perspective, is because of Mr. Franklin's confession, and especially him being a leader in the gospel field, and he has absolutely touched so many souls and changed so many hearts and lives, especially with the young people. And we don't want to take none of that away from him. We don't want to do that in light of. And the scripture let us know that all of us have fallen short of the glory of God. So, and Paul even said that, we need to consider ourselves, because we can one day find ourselves in that same situation.